Well, who do we have here? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another weekly auction house update guide on Forza Horizon 4. What are you doing? Where are you going? The road is over here. Anyway, moving on. Today, boys, I've got a few cars that you need to go sell for a couple million credits, and I'm back. Hope you're well, hope you're happy. Without further ado, give the video a like, otherwise I will throw this Apollo IE at your house. Would you like to see this Apollo IE go through your front window because you didn't give the video a like? The choice is yours. Anyway, baby, drop a gear, disappear. Boys and girls, I'll see you in there. Yeah. Well, you made it, boys. Now, without further ado, let's get straight on with today's video. Speaking of Apollo IEs, the car that I'm already in, the Apollo IE, as of today, is currently selling for 13.446 million cheddar. Now, if you've got a few in your garage, go get them sold. What are you doing? What are you keeping them for? 13 mil. Go get some money. But at number one, the Apollo IE. If you got one, boys, go get it sold. Moving on. Bringing us to the Vulcan Amr Pro, a car that I have hated on this channel. It was once a 20 million credit car for when Forza Horizon 4 came out, but you don't want to hear the backstory because we've said it 1,000 times. Blah, 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 got made available, depreciated down to 400,000 credits, and was there for a long time. And then the auction house crash happened, everyone was crying, everyone was worried, and for some reason that's messed up the prices. But I'm not going to care about that today, because as of today, the AMR Pro is back up to where it originally was at 12.293 million cheddar. If you've got one, well, you know what to do. Go earn money. What are you keeping it for? The game's dying. Go and get these cars sold. Anyway, moving on. Now, at number 3, and you probably think I'm going to say the Bentley Turbo R, don't you, mate? Nah, mate, we're not speaking about the Bentley Turbo R today. We're speaking about the Bmw Z4 Roadster, a car that has always been 2.4 million credits. But for some reason, the auction house gods have worked their magic, and as of today, it's currently worth 12.841 million. Boys, the Z4 Roadster, you may have 3, 4, 5 in your garage. Go and get them sold. Anyway, number 3, the Baggage Z4 Roadster, and I can't say that word because I don't think we're past the minute mark. That's going to have to be edited out, which is more time. Anyway, moving on. Bringing us to number 4 on today's list, we've got the awful bagger, the Citroen DS23. Was once a 20 million credit car, as we all know, got made available to obtain on the Horizon Backstage Pass, and absolutely depreciated its value to, as of today, being worth 7.454 million. Now, this thing was once a 2 million credit car when it reached its overall depreciated price, when it got absolutely nuclear bombed it out of existence, and it's starting to climb back up. So if you've got one in your garage, boys, consider selling, consider holding. The choice is yours. But anyway, brothers and sisters, 7.4 milli is a little bit of cheddar, and if you're struck for cash, well, consider selling. Anyway, moving on. Now, bringing us to the most devilish car on this bloody list. For over a year and a half, I've been crying out for the 488 Pista to go up in value, because for literally 8 months, this thing was stuck at between 1.7 and 2.1 million credits. And then the beautiful auction house crash happened. Everybody was crying. Everybody was panicking like the hair was on fire. And then it settled. And for some reason, the Pista has blown up again to 12.264 million, a price it should have originally been at anyway, but it's the highest price it's ever been, I believe. If you've got a few in your garage, consider selling. It could still continue to climb to 15 to 20 million credits going forward, but who really cares anymore, because the game is dying, and 12 million cheddar, that's a little bit of cheddar there. So it's your choice, but I think you should know that the Pista is 12 mil. Now, moving on to my love and hate relationship with this bloody thing, the Mustang Shelby GT 500. When it came out, boys, I was blown away by this car. It was one of the fastest appreciating cars in Forza Horizon 4's history. It was going up by 500k a day, and it reached a final price of 19 million credits. Then it got made available to obtain, depreciated like shit, all the way down to roughly about 4.2 million credits a while back. I can't remember when, but that's not important in the history. What is important is of today, it's worth 16 million cheddar. And if you've got one in your garage, boys, maybe consider selling, because I don't think it's going to race to 20 mil, but I could be wrong. It could still race to 20 mil, but who gives a shite? 4 million credits, who cares? Go and get it sold. 16 mil is still a hell of a lot of money. Anyway, moving on. Oh, bringing us to these two twins. The annoying two, I call them. The GMC Typhoon and the GMC Cyclone. Now, which one is worth more money? It dip do. Forza's got flu. We want a 2016 Audi RS3 in the game, but we got a 2011 one. Anyway, that's not important because this is an auction house guide. It's this bag of shit. The GMC Cyclone as of today is worth 12.212 million. If you've got one, boys, get it sold. It's not really doing much. I don't know whether it's going to go up in value. It could well do. But then again, boys, this is a last-ditch effort for you to make some money. So if you've got a GMC Cyclone, consider selling at 12 mil, because why the hell not? Moving on. Oh, bringing us to the Audi R8 and Lamborghini Huracan had a baby and it'll produce this awful thing. The Ital designed Zeruno with a V10 in it for some reason. Do you mind, Jaguar I-Pace? You are next. Anyway, we're speaking about the Zeruno today, boys, and as of today, it's currently worth 12.212 million. A recurring theme you will see going forward. If you have one, maybe get it sold if you're struck for cash again, because it's 12 mil. Why the hell not? Anyway, moving on, and in the same breath, bringing us to this electric piece of the Jaguar I-Pace. Now, as of today, it's currently worth 10.240 mil. If you have one, maybe consider selling because, well, it's electric and it's boring. And who the hell drives it? Anyway, moving on. Oh, here she comes. It's a Koenigsegg Jesko, one of the fastest cars to ever appreciate in Forza Horizon 4's history. Anyway, a little bit of history. Actually, I don't think you really care about the history on this car. All you need to know is it was once 20 mil, depreciated down to 2 mil, was there for a while. The crash happened. Again, everyone's hair was on fire. They were running around like turkeys, and they were panicking about the auction house. And then it finally recovered. And as of today, boys, it's 14.721 mil. If you have one, go and sell it, because why the hell not? And with that, that concludes today's list of very expensive cars in Forza Horizon 4. Now, this is part 1. Part 2 will be out tomorrow. So please get the bell on. Give the video a like, otherwise I will chuck a Koenigsegg at your house, and that will not be good for business. But as always, boys, drop a gear, disappear. Hope you well, have a beautiful Monday, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, baby. Yeah.